Hello there everybody, Spider-Knight2 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Higurashi, Kai, Minagoroshi. I almost messed up the title again. Anyway, in the last episode, we finally got to see what Keiichi's plan was, and that was to consistently badger the consultation office until they got the message, and now we're gathering even more people, and honestly, just the number... Oh my god, just the number of people that were managing to gather. That was just absolutely insane, I think. So, I'm hoping that some of this actually helps. I'm not entirely sure how long, but I'm not entirely sure how long this will be for this recording since I had to stop in the midway. Alright. I think just to keep it consistent, I'll probably stop whenever we finish this particular segment and then read the tips. Which may result in it being a bit of a shorter episode, but oh well. My throat's been kind of bothering me, so I don't want to stress it out a little bit too much. We have a meeting for the Minagoroshi Festival Committee tonight. We assemble at the meeting room in the Furude Shrine. I know the building, but I haven't actually been inside before. There are pictures of the history of the dam conflict on the wall. Okay, so we're still in Keiichi's perspective, okay. According to Mion, this assembly building was used as the headquarters of the dam protest back in the day. There's a huge flag that says Onigafuchi Guardians hanging on the wall. People have written messages on it. I was called to the meeting today to introduce myself. This is my first time showing up in the meeting, even though I was chosen to be the host of the auction several days ago. There are about 30 committee members in the room, and my dad are introduced to them. Since I'm a minor, I had to come here with my dad. That's fair. I often hear the words parental rights recently because of Satoko's situation. I've been thinking about the relationship between me and my dad lately. I think the Mayabara family is a pretty happy family. Then let's adopt Satoko! I think I'm blessed to have a family like this. Hello, I'm Mayabara Keiichi. This is my first time doing something like this, and I'm very nervous. But, I'll do my best. Yeah, you go, young man. Their friendly smiles and applause make me realize again that people are welcoming me in this village. I feel pressured as I think about the big responsibility I'm going to have at the festival. Oh yeah, of course. Since I'm so nervous, the leaders of the committee come up to me and tell me that I can just be natural and do my thing.
Thank you for offering my son such an important position. I'm sorry that I'm unable to participate in the village council activities due to my work. I will do what I can to support my son.
They give a round of applause. It seems he's used to making speeches. We will break up in groups and start the meeting. The meeting will last until about 8:50. Please, start the discussion now. Wait. Yeah, that's 8:50, okay. Trying to remember my knowledge of military time. The festival committee can be broken up in different teams, like a general affairs team, a construction team, or a freshman booth team, and a ceremony team. Each team has a meeting of its own. My dad and I are told to join the event team. I have no idea how things are going, but the festival is already next Sunday. I don't understand anything, and I can't even express my opinion. All I can do is nod and act like I'm participating in the meeting. At the end, I finally get the information about the auction. I find out at what time I'm supposed to be backstage, and other information about my job. They ask me what I'm going to wear, and I stop. I thought I could just wear my regular clothes, but they suggest that I should wear something more flashy since I'm the host. But I don't have anything like that.
How about a suit with a bow tie? That would make you look like a host.
A bow tie? That's embarrassing. I want to wear something more casual. How is the meeting going, Kei-chan? What are you talking about? Well, we're talking about what he's going to wear during the auction. If you don't have any colorful clothes, I can get you some. Really? Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't introduced myself yet. Oh, wait, whoops.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Keiichi's father.
Dad, I don't trust him to get me proper clothes. I'm sure he's not going to get me any men's clothes. A bow tie is fine. I'll just wear that. If I don't compromise here, Irie and Mion will try and make me wear something outrageous. Shaman girl? I'm sure that she's also going to make me wear women's clothes. Probably. You're in the committee too, huh? Which team are you in? He's in the General Affairs team, and he's in charge of first aid. We always ask him for his help since he's a doctor. All I have to do is give band-aids to people who fell. It's an easy job. Well, for the most part, I'm just drinking beer under the main tent. It's nothing compared to your work, Mayabara-san. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to drink barley soda with him too. Nippa.
No, you can't, Fruity-san. Good evening, Mayabara-kun. Nice to see you too, Mayabara-san. Oh, hello, Sensei. Thank you for being... Oh, sorry. God damn it! I need to wait till all the sentences are down so I can get this right. And I'm having a stroke mid-sentence again.
Hello, Sensei. Thank you for being nice to my son all the time.
Mayabara-kun, are you ready for the auction? I'm looking forward to seeing your show. It's strange to see Chie-sensei and the principal outside of school. Rika-chan is performing a dance at the festival, right? I heard it's right after my show. I'm looking forward to it. It's a traditional ceremony that she's performing. I'm sure you're nervous about it. How do you feel this year?
I'm used to it now, so I'm fine.
You've only done it once last year, but you're already used to it. I'm impressed. Oh, if only.
Mayabara-san! It's been a while.
Hey, Oishi! Oh, Oishi-san! It's nice to see you.
Have you been practicing the Subama Gaishi? We should play together. You won't get better unless you play every day.
Oh, you know how to play Mahjong, Mayabara-kun? Oh,
he knows how to play. He's a pretty good player, too.
Perhaps we should seriously start playing Mahjong in our club now.
You should go and wreck every mahjong bar in the city.
Oishi-san thinks I'm an experienced player since I was practicing Sabama Gaishi the other day. Which, I will point that out again. I've watched that video that one of you guys in the Discord sent me that shows me the Sabama Gaishi in action. I'm just kind of I've watched it on repeat and I'm just stuck in a moment where, okay, how the hell would I be able to pull this off? That seems like near impossible. Ugh. Why do people misunderstand me all the time? Oh, by the way, Mayabara-kun, I heard about the case. What case? Oh, about what you're planning to do tomorrow evening. A few of my staff members and I are going to be there as well. Takano-san and Toмотaki-san are coming too. It's not going to be that many people, but I hope you'll let us join you. Oh! That's so nice! Thank you so much. Every person counts for us. Oh, that's good.
Yuri?
I'm sorry that we can't do much to help her, but we still want to do something. This is what Takano-san suggested.
Takano?
Oh, yes. She wanted to help somehow. She feels bad that she wasn't able to help you the other day.
Oh? Are you talking about that rumor I heard? I heard that Mayabara-san became the leader of the petition team.
Even you know about it? You know about Satoko? Of course he does. He's very sensitive to the rumors inside the village.
It's my only job. I am aware about the case of Satoko-san.
Oishi-san, what do you think about her case? That's right. This guy's a police officer. I wonder if he knows any other option than going to the Child Consultation Center.
I also think that going to the Child Consultation Center is the best thing you can do.
So, you think that we can't really help her until something happens to her?
Well, we would probably do the same. We'd meet with him and tell him not to harm her. I'm sure a professional social worker can do a better job, though. They take care of abuse issues better than the police can.
The police only take action after something happens. But the Child Consultation Center can make a move before something happens.
It'd be a lot easier for us if we could arrest criminals before they commit crimes. However, we need to be very careful about whom we arrest. We don't want to lose our jobs, you know.
I know. Ugh. Well, in that sense, there's nothing wrong for them to say that they want to wait and see for a while.
Me.
Personally, I don't think the Child Consultation Center is being unreasonable. However, it seems terrible from the view of people who know Satoko-san and Teppai-san.
He's exactly right. They must be thinking that we're overreacting for making such a big fuss. It's only been a couple of days since he took her away. But that mindset can create a huge problem. I'm sure they're going to call him tonight because we told them that she's been missing school for 3 days. They'll ask him why she hasn't gone to school.
Teppai might beat her up for that.
I don't know. However, if he continues to keep her home after the phone call, the Child Consultation Center will probably make a move. I think they'll talk to him about it. So she might come to school tomorrow. That's a possibility. Teppai can't stay in Okinomiya for some reason. That's why he wants to stay in Satoko's house. I'm sure he doesn't want any further trouble. He can't stay in Okinomiya for some reason?
That's right. I heard that he had some kind of money-related trouble. You don't know about that, Sonozaki-san?
I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean, Mion? There's a reason he wants to stay in Satoko's house? I think it's probably about clearly the inheritance. Like, that's the only reason that he would ever want to do anything in that house, just specifically for money. Well, yeah. Teppai is having money issues, so he can't live in Okinomiya anymore. That is why he's trying to stay in Hinamizawa until the trouble is gone. Then he should hide somewhere alone. Why would he try and drag Satoko-chan into this?
You want Satoko as your maid, right? It's the same thing.
Oh! No! That's not right! Maids are about love! There is love behind it. I'm totally against violence. The master should treat his maid with love. Oh, good God. Let's leave that pervert alone. I agree with you on this one, Mion. Let's just walk away slowly. So, Uishi-san, you think there's no choice but to let the Child Consultation Center take care of it?
Well, I think that's the most realistic plan. There are certain steps that you need to follow. You need to go pee. You go to the toilet and pull down your zipper. I don't know, there are some pants where you don't have to do that, but okay. If you don't follow those steps, it will be a disaster.
That's a strange way to put it. You're so nasty.
I'm sorry I can't help you. But I'm really concerned about Satoko-san. I hope that it will be resolved happily.
The Child Consultation Center is going to make the decision, but what you guys are doing is not against the law either. What Mayabara-kun is doing is not a mistake. Don't give up. Do all you can do. I'll support you too. Thank you very much. We went there yesterday and today, and we're going to be there tomorrow too. I believe we can save her as long as we don't give up.
3 days in a row, huh? I heard you took along 20 people with you today. Are you going to take that many tomorrow too?
Kei-chan is really talented when it comes to this.
You'll be surprised. There's going to be 60 people tomorrow.
Oh, that's amazing. You'll be successful as a union leader when you grow up. My union leader is so weak.
The next moment I hear someone clapping. It's almost 9 p.m. Meeting's over. Oh, Everyone gets back to their senses and gets back to their seats. Whoops. And listens to the meeting report. I'm impressed, Keiichi. You know so many people from the village. But there are even more people I don't know. Wait, I'm guessing this is his dad.
Are you sure? You were talking with so many people. I'm impressed. I learned that many of them are nice people. Maybe I should be more involved with them, too.
You should. Hinamizawa is all about helping each other. I know you're busy with your work, but you should be involved as much as you can.
I think I'm going to talk with your mother about it.
That's it for the meeting today. The next meeting is... oh, tomorrow. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. It will be the last major meeting before the festival. Thank you for coming today. Leader, will you make the closing speech? I don't have to do that. Let's just go home and get some drinks. That's it. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time. Thank you.
Oh my god, these friggin' old people on their alcohol. People laugh at the village leader's closing speech. We finish cleaning up and everyone starts leaving the building. Today is a weekday, but some of them are going out for a drink. They ask my dad to come with them. Dad's not an ordinary worker. He can sleep in if he wants to, as long as he makes the deadline.
Keiichi. They want me to come for a drink, so I'm going, okay?
Sure, have fun. I'm going home now. I want to walk home with Mion rather than walking alone, but she's still in the building talking with the village officials. She's probably busy because the festival is near. As I contemplate whether I should wait for her or not, Oishi-san talks to me.
Hey, Keiichi, you want to come to my car? It's got some AC.
Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks!
Hey, good job at the meeting. How'd you get here? I can give you a ride home if you want. Oh my god.
I came here on my bike. Plus, I'm waiting for Mion.
Huh, I see. But it's going to take a while. They're discussing the trouble they had in the refreshment booth team.
Trouble with the refreshment booth team? It's supposed to be a fun festival, but they still have some issues, huh?
Oh, yes. It's very difficult to make adjustments. Everyone wants to do the popular snow cones and fried noodles.
Hey, that's a good combination.
But it would be a problem if the booths sold fried noodles, right?
True.
So, that's why they need to make adjustments so there will be a variety of booths. But people get upset when they have to do a booth that's not going to make much money. They suggested doing the booths in rotation every year, but some people don't have enough people to do certain booths, and some groups claim that their fried noodles are the best. I almost said friend noodles, whoops. They also fight about the location and whom to hire.
I had no idea that the preparations of a festival were so complicated.
Everything needs adjustments. I guess it sounds like a boring adult's rule for you, young man. But adjustments are necessary to make things go smoothly. What you're doing at the Child Consultation Center is a secret adjustment, in a way. Satoko-san and Teppai-san don't even know about it.
Ugh, I guess. You might be right. But we have no choice but to raise our voices. That's the only option we've got.
I'm proud of what you're doing. If I was your age, all I could think of doing was attacking him in the dark.
He must have no plans for tonight. He sticks around with me while I wait for Mion. That's fine. There's no one around out here now. It would have been so sad. It would have been so sad if he was not here with me. I'm glad he stayed here to talk with me. We talk about mahjong for a while. Of course you guys do. The theory, techniques, and history of mahjong. I don't talk with the guy his age that often, so this is very interesting for me. It's nice to interact with people from a different generation. He's a police officer, too. I'm secretly hoping that he'll give me a hint about how to save Satoko. Anyway, what's taking Mion so long? By the time Oishi-san finished his second cigarette, I started to think that maybe I should just go home for tonight. I think I'm going home now. Mion is taking too long. I have a big job to take care of after school tomorrow.
You mean going to the Child Consultation Center?
Yes. I'm planning to fight until they come up with a plan to save Satoko. Consistency is important. This is all we can do. Oishi-san smiles at my passionate speech.
I bet the Child Consultation Center understands your point by now. You know, there's a limit to what you should do. It's important to know when to quit. If you go too far, it'll only make things more complicated.
But I can't leave Satoko alone.
Of course you can't. I'm sure that the Child Consultation Center won't leave her alone either. They will help her.
They may help her, but that's probably after she gets abused. It's too late if Satoko gets a wound in her heart. He takes out his third cigarette. Since he started smoking, it means he's going to stay here until he finishes this one. But I don't feel like staying here with him. I just want to go home and relax so I can prepare for tomorrow. I'm going home now.
You know, my bar son, there's something that I want to tell you.
The tone of his voice changes slightly. It sounds like he has something important to tell me. I stop and turn.
Actually, I think you shouldn't go to the Child Consultation Center tomorrow because you made your point already.
But this is necessary to save Satoko. They don't understand the urgency. We have to make noise if that's what it takes for them to understand. I think it'll be more effective if we go there 3 days in a row.
You're trying to show them every courtesy, huh? But, you know, my bar son, sometimes you should just let sleeping dogs lie.
What?
Let me make this clear. This is not a warning from the police, and no one told me to tell you this. I'm giving you advice as your mahjong friend.
The word advice doesn't seem positive at all. My eyebrows knit together.
Do you know what the Child Consultation Center is thinking? You guys showed up 2 days in a row and you brought 20 people with you today. They're afraid that you'll show up again tomorrow.
Then why don't they just listen to us? I hope they're not planning to build a barricade so we can't come inside tomorrow.
No. They're not doing that. They are there to take the claim. They will accept any people who come there to make an appeal. They can't stop you from coming no matter how many times you show up. They know that too. That's why they need to take care of this matter before you bring along more people and cause trouble.
You mean... Are they going to help Satoko soon?
Not quite. They started making secret adjustments so you can't come and pressure them anymore.
What do you mean? They made a secret adjustment so I can't go there anymore? I am confused. Then Oishi says something that almost sounds like a phrase from a fictional political drama.
Those officials are similar to the Yakuza sometimes. They don't want to admit their fault. It's usual for them not to revise the decision they made, even if they find out that they were wrong.
So, if they listen to us, other people will come to the office to get their cases taken care of?
You're right. They don't want people to try and challenge their decisions. They will listen to your appeal, but they will never change their stance unless there's something huge going on. Satoko-san's case is not a special case for them. He may have taken her away, but it's a legal act since he has parental rights. It's not as if a parent without the right to custody forced his child to live with them. After all, he is the only blood family she has. There's nothing that prevents them from living together.
But that's not the case with Satoko and her uncle. You know that too. You know he abused her violently last year.
That was last year. The Child Consultation Center can't do anything about it if he tells them that he feels remorse about what happened last year. More than anything, Satoko-san told him that he's not abusing her.
She just feels guilty towards her brother. She thinks that seeking help from someone is the same as betraying her brother.
I see. It might be difficult to persuade the Child Consultation Center in that case, but they don't understand why you guys are being so aggressive toward them.
We're just trying to let them know that Tepai is a violent guy, so we can't let Satoko stay with him.
But why? You weren't here in Hinamizawa last year. I don't think you know much about Tepai-san. Why are you so sure that he is a dangerous man?
That's a hard question for me to answer. He's right. I don't know much about Tepai. I've never even seen his face. But I just know. Way back in a different world, I didn't save Satoko. I just watched her get hurt and Satoko is irreversibly broken. We all cried it was too late. I've seen that world before. I can't explain that to him, though. My friends understood my bad feeling, but it's unnatural for someone to be so aggressive based on what he saw in his imagination.
As I told you a few minutes ago, sometimes a divorced couple battles for the custody of their child. The couple can sue each other, and sometimes their relatives sue the couple too. Some of them decide to sue their partner not for the child, but just because they hate the partner. This case is very similar to that. It seems like you are making this action because you hate Hojo Teppai. The Child Consultation Center needs to determine if you are doing this out of hate, or out of genuine care towards Satoko-san. Not all people go to the Child Consultation Center out of goodwill like you. They have to make the decision after carefully determining if the information given by the petitioner is genuine or not. You have to understand that.
Ooh. I think I understand what you're getting at. So, they think my petition is born of ill will because I'm picking a fight with them?
No, you don't have to worry about that. It's just that you need to understand that they're taking the matter seriously. If they protected the child every time they got a report, Japan would careen out of control.
That is true. I remember seeing the sentence inside the Constitution book. The family or the prosecutor must make an appeal to the family court. The family issue has to be resolved within the family. The Child Consultation Center can investigate when they get a report from people, but we can't complain unless we're members of the family. And Satoko's only family is her uncle. If her uncle is not going to do anything about this, Satoko has to seek help on her own. But Satoko is denying the abuse. This is not going anywhere.
The Child Consultation Center is hoping that you will give up on this case. They have other cases that need more urgency. However, they're not sure if they should ask you to give up. This is what I wanted to tell you today.
What do you mean? I can't understand you.
My bar son, when you visited them today, did they treat you better than yesterday?
Yes, a little bit. We were taken to a bigger room and the manager came to see us too.
You may think that the manager is just a little bit above the regular staff members. However, his position is as high as a section chief in a regular company. It's very difficult to achieve that position. That person you talked to today was actually a very powerful man, more than you could imagine. It's very unusual. The manager normally never shows up for a consultation. You need to recognize that the treatment you got today was a very special one.
I never thought it was that special. Hell, I never even realized that. I thought we were taken to a big room because we went there with more people, and Rena told them to adjust to us.
Because you went there so well organized, they're suspecting that you're not the leader, and that the Sonozaki family is actually controlling the movement. I'm sure you know how powerful the Sonozaki family is in this village.
I do. But it has nothing to do with the Sonozaki family. We're simply fighting to save our friend. Mion hasn't even mentioned her name.
That's what the Child Consultation Center wanted to know. It's the normal routine to politely refuse a huge crowd of petitioners. However, things would be different if this was Sonozaki Oryu-san's idea. Oryu-san has a strong power in the city's government. No one can go against her.
I'm aware that Mion's grandmother is very powerful, but that has nothing to do with this.
In order to make that clear, the local government officials approached the Sonozaki family secretly. They met Oryu-san and asked her about this case. They were going to take action if they found out that it was her idea, but they found out that it was not her plan.
So they're not going to take any action anymore?
Oh no, it's not just that. Oryu-san is now aware that there's a commotion going on within the village. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but some people in the village still hold a grudge against the Hojo family, the traitors of the dam conflict. Ever since the curse of Oyashiro-sama, the Sonozaki family's been telling people not to interact with the Hojo family. You might wake up the sleeping dog if you continue to make noise.
That is true. Also, what the hell was that out there? Oh my god, I'm gonna be so mad if that picked up on the camera. On the mic, sorry. What happens if I wake the dog up?
I don't know.
He pauses for a while and draws on his short cigarette.
I'm not saying that you'll be threatened or that they will hurt you. However, you just moved here and you're starting to get to know people from the village, but you might get to see the dark side of the village.
The alienation between the Hojo family and the Sonozaki family. That story was taboo among my friends, but now I can't ignore it anymore. It's a fact that we haven't got any support from adults, except for the school teachers in Iri. Other teachers in the village know what happened between Satoko and Tepai last year. They all understand that it would be a disaster if we don't rescue Satoko as soon as possible. However, no adult came forward to help us. If we continue our movement, will the people who hate the Hojo family become our enemies too?
That's possible. The Sonozaki family may get involved if you continue this commotion. The Sonozaki family is anti-Hojo. If you try to save Satoko-san with people from Inamizawa, that's a huge show of disrespect towards the Sonozaki family. It can create a huge problem.
I know by this point. This is a warning, not advice. An ignorant young man in Hinamizawa is making noise trying to wake up the sleeping dog.
I'm aware that you are trying to do your best in this village. That's why I thought I should let you know about this. I'm sorry if I made you feel upset.
I love Hinamizawa. I've made a decision to make this place my home. I'm motivated about the big job I got in the festival too. Is it really wise for me to try and create trouble right now?
Listen, I'm just talking to you as your friend. I'm not trying to threaten you or anything like that. I'm not trying to make you do anything. I just wanted to give you this information.
He smiles at me and stomps on his cigarette. Shit. I didn't even realize that. Also, the fact that they went to Oryu complicates things even worse. Even more, sorry. Oh, crap. Crap. I thought I just made a decision to do what's right. But was it just a stupid little idea of a young boy? Do I have to grow up and think about this more? I feel confused. Wait. Does that mean I don't even have the courage to risk losing something? Am I not brave enough to save Satoko? I have to be the Red Fire. I can't give up. Even if everyone else gives up. I have to make other people burn up just like me.
What's the matter? You have such a strong smile.
Thank you for the valuable advice, but I can't give up, no matter what you tell me. I won't stop, even if the whole world tells me to stop.
Even if the whole world is against you, huh? You're a strong man.
If the whole world is telling me that I'm making a mistake, I have to stop and reevaluate myself. However, I've already talked about Satoko's case with my friends over and over again. This isn't just my idea. I'm confident that our decision is the best one.
You're right. People around your age tend to do something morally wrong. However, you guys are very right. You are doing this democratically. Just like Dr. Iri was saying, your method is very correct.
I know! That's why I'm positive that we're not making any mistakes. We're doing our best to save our friend. We're not going to give up just because we feel threatened. We are her true friends. I have faith in us, even if the rest of the world doesn't. I believe that's what friendship is all about.
You have a strong will. None of my detectives are strong like you.
He smiles at me. I can tell by his smile he's not trying to pressure me. It's totally the opposite of that. He shared his information with me to confirm that I'm ready to face this challenge. I don't have to think about whether he was advising me or warning me.
A man has many things that he wants to thrust, even if people are against him. It's important to listen to advice, but there are some things that you can never give up on.
That's what being a man is all about.
I also have a strong will, like you know. About 5 years ago, the person I respected as my brother was killed.
He was murdered?
The case was solved. But I'm continuing the investigation alone, because I suspect there's another person in control behind the scenes. The department told me that I'm wasting my time. They told me to stop the investigation. But I can't give up, just like you.
Are you getting close to revealing that suspect?
I don't know about that. Anyway, if you have such a strong will, you have nothing to be afraid of. You must pursue what you believe. They threatened to cut my retirement money if I don't stop the investigation, but I'll never give up.
We men are stupidly honest sometimes.
You're exactly right. We can't give up no matter how risky it'll be. It's important to pursue your goal. That's the way a man should be. We'd rather die than to give up our passion.
Oh wait, I have no idea what the hell... I have no idea who the hell's talking. I'm just guessing at this point. I agree. It's not manly to go back on what you decided. He agrees with me strongly. Look, we make a fist and reaffirm our manhood. Oh my god, the manly bond. I know it's not a simple road to save Satoko, but I'm never going to give up. I'm going to save her. I have no doubt about that. Yeah. All right. All right. No relations. Sending her back to school. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Another tepai bit. No relations. Please hold for a minute. Over to you, son. Someone from the local government is calling you.
Hello?
Hello, Sonozaki-san. Oh, wait. This is Ida from the local government department. Thank you very much for the ohagi the other day.
You're welcome. Thank you for your work at the Culture Festival. Also for taking care of that large parasol. How much does it cost? We use it every year, so we might as well buy one.
We borrowed the large parasol from the teacher. I checked out the price, but it costs about 200,000 yen for the domestically made ones. I also found one made in China, and it is about 80,000 yen.
I don't care if it's made in China. Just get one so we don't have to cause any trouble to the teachers anymore.
We're actually ordering the one made in China. Once it's here, you may want to take a look at it and make the decision. Also, we've been holding the same Edo-style tea party for the past 3 years. We need to call a teacher from a different style now. Can you guys look for some other teacher for the next year's ceremony?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yes ma'am. We'll search for a different tea ceremony teacher. Anyway, I have something to ask you today.
I'm sorry I kept on talking about the parasol. So, what do you need?
We were wondering if you have heard anything about the case of Hojo Satoko-san in Hinamizawa.
Hojo Satoko? What? You're talking about that blasted Hojo girl? What did she do?
Well, she's recently moved in with her uncle, but she's getting abused by him. Have you heard anything about it?
Uncle? Satoko is abused? No, I've never heard of that.
Oh, well, if you don't know, that's okay. To tell you the truth, someone came to the Child Consultation Center to make a petition. According to them, the petitioner is very persistent with the appeal. The manager of the Child Consultation Center felt that it's better to talk with you if you already knew about it.
I don't know anything and I don't care. Why would I do anything for that pitiful child? The Sonozaki family has nothing to do with this.
Have you heard anything about it from the village council?
No! No! What are you saying? If Kimeyoshi was helping that blasted Hojo girl, then the Sonozaki family would know. Who is petitioning the Child Consultation Center?
I heard some of her classmates were there. Well, as far as I know. I guess it's something that her classmates are doing, and the village has nothing to do with it.
Of course not. I don't know anything. The village has nothing to do with Satoko.
The conversation was forwarded to the Child Consultation Center. If Oryu is not behind this commotion, they don't need to take this case seriously. The manager tells his staff to just listen to what they have to say, but never say anything to promise the girl's safety. My Barakechi-kun, huh?
My Barakechi-kun, huh? I guess a boy like that will grow up to be a debater specialized in government issues someday.
Of course they're not going to take the damn case seriously. Of course! It's been 3 days since he told her to stay home. He got another call from that annoying teacher again, so he yelled at her and hung up the phone. That woman is so persistent. She'll not give up that easily. He's sure she will call the child consultation center again. The biggest reason why he won't send Satoko to school is that he's afraid she's going to seek help when she goes there. She pretended like nothing was wrong when the social worker from the child consultation center was here, but that's only because he was right beside her. She will betray him as soon as she gets her chance. Then the child consultation center will be here on short notice. Perhaps the police might come and get him for assaulting Satoko. One of his friends once told him that the child consultation center works with the police sometimes. Tepai had a lot of weight on his shoulders. Good, let's add more onto that so that he suffers. If the police get here, they'll be questioning him about the other troubles that he's involved in. You can't let that happen. All he needs is the money. He can leave this awful village as soon as he finds his brother's bank book. Tepai usually stays at home because he doesn't like the way the other villagers look at him. That's why he asks his friends to come over and play mahjong with him. But he needs at least 3 friends to come over if he wants to play mahjong. When his friends are not available, he just stays home alone and watches TV. He started using his time to sniff around the house for the treasure. Satoko will clean up the mess he makes. This is not his home anyway. He doesn't care if he breaks the furniture. He cleared out the closet and went up to the attic. He also pulled out all the chests and searched through them thoroughly. His wife used to be a sneaky woman. She must have hid it somewhere very unusual. He messed up the whole first floor, and got up to the second floor to search some more. The next moment, Satoko came tackling at him.
Not Nini's room.
What the hell?
No, you can't go inside Nini's room.
Tepai immediately thinks that she's hiding the bank book there. Tepai gets rid of Satoko and forces his way inside Satoshi's room. However, Satoko tries to stop him with all of her energy. It's funny for him to see Satoko rejecting him this much, but it also surprises him a bit. He asks her why she doesn't want him to go into his room.
That room belongs to Nini. Nini will be hurt if he comes home and sees his room destroyed.
You don't want me there just because it's your brother's room. You don't even know if he's still alive.
God damn it, where are you, Satoshi?
Nini is alive. He will come back. Don't destroy his room.
What are you saying? I'm not going to destroy the room. I'm just trying to clean up this room. Why would you have to save this room for someone who's not here anymore? I need to clean up this room.
No, you can't.
Jesus Christ, somebody fucking kill Tep...
No, seriously, kill Tepai!
Sorry. Sorry. I'm okay. I'm not okay.
What the hell? You really don't want me to go inside, huh?
Satoko's crazy behavior convinces him that he should stop provoking her for now. Tepai is really good at making threats. Despair makes cowards courageous. If he ignores Satoko and destroys this room, she might just run away from this house. He doesn't want Satoko to be near him, but he also can't let her loose.
Fine then. If you promise to be a good girl, I won't go inside of this room. Alright? Got it?
Yes.
But if you make me mad, I'm not going to leave this room alone. If you escape from this house or tell people about the abuse, this room is going to be destroyed. Did you get that?
Yes. Thank you for giving me a chance.
He's sure that the bank book is inside of this room, but Satoko will go crazy if she finds out that he entered this room. He's not happy about the promise he just made with her, but at least this can keep Satoko under control. It might not hurt him to send her off to school. If he keeps her home again tomorrow, that teacher might come to the house of the police. He was only keeping her at home because he was afraid that Satoko would talk to other people. If she's not going to do that, it's better for him to send her to school. He can sneak inside Satoshi's room while she's gone.
Satoko, I guess your cold is all better because you were a good girl. Go back to school tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
He's the one who told her to say thank you when he gives her approval to do something. But it annoys him that she's saying it over and over again. Get out of my sight, you little brat! Ugh. You're so annoying! I hate that he seems so fucking realistic. I hate it. Ugh. There are people like that. That's why I hate that it's so fucking realistic at this point. Please let there be some sense of comeuppance, for God's sake, or else I'm just gonna go back to Higurashi and just relive beating him senselessly to death. And just repeat that over and over and over and over and over. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm ending it. That was some pretty interesting advice that Oishi gave us. I think it could be very helpful, personally. Also, you, get your head out of your goddamn ass. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hello there everybody, Knight2 here, and if you like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And hey, if you guys like my content, then maybe you'd like to check out another channel who I think deserves equal attention. So click that nightmare emblem and check out that channel, or go to the links in the description down below. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.